Okay, we didn't make it to Paris, but we did make it to our European city right here on the Space Coast, which is Cocoa Village. And there's a great French spot we've got to show you. Come on.
Ho, ho, ho.
Bonjour, bienvenue à Paris. Welcome to our Olympics episode. We haven't done one in a while because we've been too busy watching these amazing summer games. And we couldn't make it to Paris for this year's Olympics, but
we came to the next best place, a local European town in our backyard, Cocoa Village. And, we got to try a little taste of Paris at the French Delight Bakery.
And we ordered 2 cappuccinos and we got something savory. What did we get here?
This amazing salmon and goat cheese quiche. I can't wait to dig into it.
Yes, and a strawberry tart. So, co-host, what was your favorite Olympic moment or one of them?
I got to say, my sport growing up was skateboarding. And it was a different thing back then. It was not an Olympic sport. And I'm glad when it got into the Olympic Games a few years back, because these guys are athletes. They've been practicing since they were kids.
Mm-hmm.
They go, I know myself, I'd be skating 2-3 hours a day after school. And these guys have been doing it 10, 15, 20 hours a day and just living and breathing it. And it's amazing to see, it used to be all about vert and now it's a lot about street skating. And the fact that the Olympics recognize this as a sport, it's just spectacular to see. My boy Nigel Houston, who I was going for in these Olympic Games, hoping that he'd get the gold finally. Unfortunately, he did get the bronze. Fortunately or unfortunately, depending how you look at it.
Still an Olympic medal.
Hey, number 3 in the world is not a bad place.
Yes.
And honestly, I'll tell you, with skateboarding, it's one of those things. It's really any given Sunday. These guys are all phenomenal. And there's the right moments, the right tricks, landing them perfectly. So, anyways, that was my take on it.
It's cool to see it celebrated on an international stage, right?
It really is. It really is. Yeah. What was your favorite sport in the Olympics?
Oh my gosh, way too many because I've seen them all. Of course, swimming. I did love seeing Léon Marchand for France and how excited it made the whole country. Of course, the amazing Katie Ledecky, the GOAT of swimming nowadays, and of course, talking about goats, Simone Biles. Well, now that we've had a chance to taste some of our delicious items, what did you think?
These were amazing. That salmon was perfectly cooked. A little bit of, there's also a little bit of goat cheese. Sometimes food gets overly goat cheese, I found. So this is a nice little portion of salmon with the right amount of goat cheese. So amazing quiche. The egg was fluffy, which I always tell a good quiche by its eggs.
Yes, and that's hard to do. Yeah. I wish I knew how to do it, but they make everything in-house here, everything fresh.
Yeah.
So Florida has a lot of athletes in these Olympics. It's a great place to train with amazing universities. And our little town is known for the surfing great.
The greatest of all time, Kelly Slater.
That's right. But now we have another name to add to that, and that is Caroline Marks, the gold medal winner from Melbourne Beach, who won gold in surfing in Tahiti.
That's right, Caroline. So when you get back to Melbourne, please, we're going to give you a call. Hopefully we can get an interview. Looking forward to meeting you.
Okay, but also we do know that Canyon Barry works right here in Melbourne. So Canyon will be getting an interview with you, hopefully, too. And he was part of the men's 3x3 basketball team.
Oh,
and also hailing from our area is a bronze medal winner by the name of Christina Teach out in Taekwondo.
Yeah, that's right. I think there's something in the water here in the Space Coast.
And speaking of Taekwondo, so I'm a huge fan of all Olympic sports. I admire the athletes and their skills and their determination, and I love playing sports. But one I have never tried is Taekwondo, which of course is an Olympic sport, and we have a medalist from our area, Christina Teach out. So figured I'd try it out and highlight an amazing business in our area. So come on. Hello and welcome. I'm here at Family Taekwondo of Melbourne, right off of Wickham Road, and I'm with co-owner Hannah Lynn. Hannah, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. So what is your background in Taekwondo and how long have you been in business?
Yeah, so I started attending Family Taekwondo when I was 6 years old. So a very long time ago, about 20 years ago. And it's been in the area actually for about 40 years now. And so I grew up doing it, going up through the ranks. And then about 2 years ago, my husband and I were able to take over the school when the previous owner retired. So obviously been doing it for a really long time, been a big part of my life. So
wow, that's amazing to be a student, and obviously it impacted you, and now get to work full time. What are the benefits to doing Taekwondo? I was an athlete myself growing up, and I did basketball, volleyball, track, but I've never tried this. So what are the benefits?
Yeah, well, there's so many benefits. I think that for kids, a huge benefit is discipline. And that's what a lot of parents say when they enroll their kids is like, we want them to have discipline, respect. And so that's something that's just kind of inherent within martial arts, maybe as opposed to other sports. We teach them to bow on and off the mat to show respect. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, ma'am. No, sir. We expect that from all the students. And then just, being able to stand still, control their body, control their mind. For younger kids, what we've heard from a lot of parents is just the benefit of learning how to lose properly. Sometimes they struggle with that coming in because they've never really done an organized activity before, and we do a lot of games in the classes to try to keep it fun for the kids. And so just it might be their first time losing in a group setting, and so just learning how to handle that properly is obviously a really important life skill. For adults, I think it's just getting a really good workout. The thing about martial arts is you really get a full body workout. You get lower body, upper body, everything in between, and it's also a workout for your mind. Just getting to learn the different techniques and the different forms and patterns.
I'm excited to try it. Hannah's going to give me a little demo, and my husband was supposed to join, but he something came up last minute, so I think maybe he was a little scared that I'd be better at him, but I don't know. Let's see.
All right, awesome. So let's start. Let's face each other. Bow. There we go. All right. So we're going to start with our basic fighting position. So this is the position that we go in to usually start our techniques. So go ahead and take your right foot back behind you like this. There we go. And we want our back toes to kind of be to the side, just like that. And then you just want to comfortably kind of bend your knees a little bit. Awesome. And you'll take your hands and put them up just like that.
Okay.
There you go. Perfect. And just bring your elbows in a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to start with some punches. Here at our school, we do kind of a combination of punches and kicks. Some schools just focus more on one, over the other, but we like to kind of make really good, well-rounded martial artists. So we'll focus on our hands and our feet. So this will be your jab hand, your front hand. So you're just going to punch out straight like that, and then kind of come back. Yep. Boom and back. Boom and back. Nice. Okay. And then we'll try the other hand will be your cross or your reverse punch. So you'll punch, and the thing with this one is you'll kind of twist your back foot. Yep, when you do it, and then come back. So we have our jab, and then our cross, just like that. All right, let me hold this for you.
I'm excited.
All right, ready?
Yep.
So jab, nice, and cross. There you go. All right, now put a little more power into it.
Okay.
Jab, there you go. Cross, very nice. And then one thing we encourage our students to do is to yell when they do a technique.
Ooh, okay.
So you'll kind of go like, "Aya," like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So don't yell the first one.
Yeah, we'll just yell on the second one.
All right.
Here we go.
Hiya.
Nice, very good. All right, ready to do some kicks?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
So we'll start with our most basic kick, our front kick. So we'll take that back leg, that right leg, and what we'll do first is we're just gonna bend it up like this, and then you'll do your kick, and then put it back behind you to land.
Okay. Is it kind of like a flick, sort of like that?
Yeah, kind of like a snap, snap it up.
Okay.
So there's different foot positions you can have. You can either point your foot, or you can kind of pull the whole foot back. It's whatever you're most comfortable with to start with.
Okay.
And so we have our hands up like this. We'll bend and kick, and then we'll put it back behind us. All right.
Okay.
And I'm just going to hold this for you right here.
All right. And I'm supposed to take that, right?
Yep.
All
All right. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Nice. That was great. Let's add that yell to it this time.
All right. Hey.
Yeah. Very good. I bet you go a little higher. Do you want to try a little higher?
All right. Yeah. All right. Hey.
Whoa. There we go. Let's bring it up one more time.
All right. I like this. This is fun. Hey.
Nice. I thought you said you weren't flexible. That was great.
Getting there.
All right. We're going to do one more kick. It's a little bit more advanced.
Okay.
So for this one, why don't you actually come over on this side?
Okay.
That way they can see better. So you'll face this way. You're going to kick with your front leg this time. So you'll have your right foot in front, just like that.
Okay.
You're going to bring your knee in to your body, and you're going to kick out like that and do a side kick.
Ooh.
So you'll hit
Seen
with
these
the
in
heel.
the movies.
You'll hit with your heel on this one.
Okay. So you're just going down.
So the key is just bringing your knee back, pushing it out, and then
Okay.
and then just
And
try to
kick
keep your
and you
foot
come
as
back
sideways as possible. Yep, and
Okay.
back in.
And hands are still
Yeah, hands are still up.
just kind of
the
like,
whole time.
okay.
Yep.
Cool.
So I'll hold it this way this time.
All right.
So you'll bring your knee in and then just kick right here.
In like this.
Yep,
more.
yep.
Bam.
There you go. Nice. Try it again. Up,
Hiya.
out. Yeah, good. Let's do one more.
There, I'm not as flexible. So it's the bring in
and
first. Hiya.
yes, very good. Awesome. Well, do you want to finish by trying to break a board? Or
Ooh, yes. I have a quick question
Yes.
for you. If you drop in, join a class, but
Yeah.
don't take it, do classes follow a sequence? So you have to start at a certain time and then it's like 4 weeks or something, or is it drop in anytime?
yeah, so for the most part, you can sign up at any time, especially for the adult classes. But we usually do it like by semester. So we're coming up on our fall semester, which will start in September. We actually have like a little back to school deal going on. You get the first month 50% off. So that'd be really cool to take advantage of. And then that'll go through the end of the year. And then we have like our spring semester, January to April, and then our summer goes May through August. But you can really sign up at any point, even in the middle of a semester. You just might not test that sequence. But for the most part, we let people kind of sign up whenever.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Good to know.
Yeah, good. So we're gonna take your right hand.
Okay.
Now pull your elbow back,
Mm-hmm.
and then you're gonna strike straight ahead, just like that. Yep.
Okay.
And then back, and so you'll hit with like your palm, kind of like right here.
Okay. That's just called palm strike.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, that's her palm strike. This is also really good for self-defense if you're not super comfortable like punching someone for self-defense. Palm strikes can work, and usually, you have a less chance of getting injured by doing a palm strike. So it's a really good technique.
It doesn't
bring
hurt
our
your hand as much.
Elbow back, and then to help you get power, you really want to turn your body and get that twist on your back. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Very good.
Cool.
All right, so let's do some practice ones on the target.
Okay. That.
Yep. Whenever you're ready. Nice. Good. A little harder.
All right.
There you go. Good. All right. I think that'll break.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my God.
All right. So before you actually go full power, just kind of line it up. Do like a couple practice ones right in the middle. Yep.
Okay.
And
that
then-
feels hard. All right.
Just whenever you're ready, go all the way through it.
And so you're just sitting here, like
Yep.
same as I did before.
Yep. Yep.
And you just full
Yep.
force.
Yep. Just go for it. You got it.
All right.
All right. Count down from 3. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Whoa!
There it is.
That was awesome.
Good job.
Thank you so much. I always
welcome.
wondered how to do that. So it doesn't, I mean, it hurts like a little bit, but not that
just
much.
a little
but
sting, but
yeah, you're
Yeah.
right. Is that where the mindset comes into it of just going through it?
Yep. So board breaking is a huge part of what we do, and it's not just for fun. Even though the kids love it and it is super fun, it really does help to build mental and physical fortitude. People face all different kinds of obstacles, challenges in their lives, and so a board can kind of represent that, in like a physical form, like in front of you. And so by learning the techniques and learning how to go through objects like that, it can really just build up personal strength, perseverance, just the ability to, fight through those obstacles and not stop when things get difficult.
Oh, totally. Well, I can attest because I was nervous. This is not, and I even asked Hannah before we did this if this was a special type of wood, and you said it's what? It's pine,
Wood,
right?
yeah, you can buy it at Home
feels-
Depot or something.
It feels
so.
hard. To be honest, I didn't think that I could do it. I mean, I'm strong enough, but it is a mental thing.
Yeah.
Obviously, I have a white belt because I'm a beginner. I see yours is black.
Yes.
So what did it take to earn that?
So I started when I was 6. Like I said, I got my first degree black belt when I was almost 11.
Wow.
And then from there, I got my second degree about 2.5 years later, and then my third degree, fourth degree. I got my fifth degree in 2021, I believe. And that brought me up to like master level in Taekwondo. So I'm officially like a Taekwondo master.
Ooh.
So yeah, it took about like 20 years to get to this point.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Maybe I'll get there one day.